Ginger Neutral here, and welcome back to Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Um, Last time we killed an eldritch god to prevent him from sleeping, so that the world doesn't end. um, this time, we are going to progress the story by going through here. This is where we fought and became a grumble bear. I think we can actually do something special. I don't remember what to do the thing, but that's okay, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Let's make it spring. Oh, no point in springing it. Let's make it Weentar. Guess I don't get to see if there's anything interesting in the flower that we saw in summer. Ooh, winter coat. Let's see, let's give it to Paddington Bear. No, Jonathan Bear. Me looking at it and being like, I don't remember his name. Actually, Autumn. So I think there's something special in Autumn. If we backtrack in Autumn. Yeah. I normally don't do this till later because I usually forget and only do this when I'm doing shit. But yeah, only in Autumn will this be accessible. Oh, right. In order to break a thing, we need to run into it and get a little bit ouched. But yeah, let's see what we get here. Yay! What a ridiculous bird. And now we get a light bulb thing. Nice. Oh, right, we already saw that last time. Or the time before, maybe. What a ridiculous bird. Okay, so nothing special for... Okay, that's fine. Now let's, progressional. To the nextness. I'm so words good. I'm just so words good. You don't even know, guys. You don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how words good I be. Eyes so grammar. Y'all don't evens. Y'all don't even odd. Sping tong. Fine. One last battle for the road. Even though that's not how roads work. Yeah, let's, do it. Let's kill him. Go on. Oh no, I'm sick. That's so upsetting, and I care so many. Not really, because it's over. Right. Point. Okay. Mute notes. I don't believe there's anywhere to shop here, so... Oh. Jimmy. I was a bit distracted with work. How do you like my office? I like to keep a few mementos that remind me of home. You mean one? It feels like it's been a long time since I left Smile, but I guess things have just been moving quickly as of late. The Legato branch of the First Bacon Grouse was a big success. That town was quite rich, you see. Rich people have a lot of money, and because of them, my bank's able to grow. The impoverished people of Mute Notes haven't been able to deposit as much, unfortunately. I can still make money off the poor, but I have to be honest, I don't quite like them as much. There's something about them, like they're always wanting things. Well, if you want it, take it. But they don't. It's infuriating. I mean, Following my dream took a lot of work, but well, that's just what it takes. Speaking of, I have a lot of paperwork to file. A bank in every city, that's the plan. It was good seeing you, Jimmy. Fuck you, dude. What do you want, kid? Oh, right. Welcome to the First Bank of Grouse, blah, blah, blah. Just deposit everything, because I don't believe there's a single shop in this area. Need a private eye. If there's a secret that needs finding, I'm the one who can find it. Is what I'd normally say, but I'm working on this Chinese takeout. Come back later. How do you feel about being shaken? Is this a shakedown? I've seen it all before. Well, this little bird ain't singing. Okay. Jimmy can smell the stale remnants of cigarette smoke. It's just that kind of tune. Look, it's the wharf dog. I'm sure that can mean only good things. Oh. Funny thing. I need some of my money back. Just get 1,000. Let's get 1,000 buckaroos. Speaking of buckaroos, hello. If you're looking for Captain Fish, he's at the wharf dog with the rest of the crew. Me? I'd rather look after the sea worm. Bars really aren't my thing. I like Manny. Cat claws, knock off hit. Oh. I always feel like I'm sort of poor in this game. Just let her be slower, it's fine. And nope, this would only get us $2, so there's no point in selling that. Fuck. Technically no horsepower on a rocking horse. Okay. I've done pretty well here, thanks to the bossing. Living in perpetual nighttime is doing a number on my internal clock, though. I don't think I've done the same voice for her even more than once. Just get everything. Fuck it. I'll put it all back once I've got an all back to put back. Knuckle duster. Do I really need this yet? No, I don't. Then, pinstripe suit. Fashion conscious thugs. Ha! Okay, I can put the rest of it back. Still more than I had coming in, I think. Yeah, no, I think it might be a little less, but it's fine. That's fine. Money is for spending, after all. It's the point of it. Like, give it to a tuxedo. Okay, knuckle duster made by goons for goons. Let bygoons be bygoons. Haha. It's a Louis Vuitton original. Louis Vuitton? Deals extra damage to new upholstery. Oh, that's cute. And also, I want to look at the description of Yo-Yo. Look, I can do so many tricks! Wow. And Black Spiral. Well, I think first I have to equip it for it to... for us to be able to see its description. A technique for amateur warlocks. Also immunized. Bacteria is the real enemy here. Instead of using skill, just whack the enemy hard. A secret thief technique stolen from a secret thief. It's a higher steal rate than Grift. But you can only use it once per battle. I find it very useful so that you don't have to be a goon all the time. It can help save lives. Just like thick thighs. Yeah, just like thick thighs. I hope my brother here hasn't been too much of a handful. He is eccentric, I know, but he's the only family I got. When I'm away at sea too long, sometimes I even miss the guy. Jimmy! How many times are we gonna run into each other? I'm starting to think you're the president of my fan club. I'm sure you've taken note of the distinguished young frog sitting across from me. It's none other than my younger brother, Henry. He's a marvelous sailor, you know. He was just regaling me with stories of his latest adventures. I like to check in with him every now and again. He's my favorite sibling. One of 16,573? Well, he's the only one that's still alive. The rest didn't make it out of the water. Goldfish, you know. What? Goldfish? Like what's in this guy's hat? / bowl? Hi, Jimmy. What's that? You got a gift for me? Well, lay it on me, buddy. Thanks, Jimmy. I'm psyched. I'm so psyched I'm gonna eat this right now. This is pretty stale, bud. But hey, it's the thought that counts. I don't think that you knew that banana nut was my favorite, but that was pretty cool. He even made it just the right size for a little mouse like me. Cordelia baked this, didn't she? She's always doing stuff like that for me. It's pretty nice having something like this every once in a while. Reminds me of home. Being on an adventure is pretty cool. Get to see new things and make new friends, but if I'm being honest, sometimes I miss home. It's nice to take a moment to think back and remember my cozy little room and my cozy little town every once in a while. It's nice to think about my sisters too. And my mom, even though she's a real jerk sometimes. But I can't get too homesick. I gotta move forward. That's what life's all about, finding your own path. Thanks for the memories, Jimmy. I'll have to give Cordelia a big hug when I get back one day. Hey, Jimmy, people in Legato said that Mute Notes was a dangerous place, but now that I'm here, seems pretty cool. I think that the people in Legato might just be too stiff. Anyway, I hear Ella's supposed to put on a great show. Who's Ella? I don't know. Aren't new experiences exciting? Hey, you gotta be careful with me, Jimmy. I'm still a tiny little mouse after all. I know you're a friend of my brother, but that's pretty rude, you know. Jimmy, we can have some marvelous fun later, but right now you're having trotting family time. You're literally just a recolor of me, you know that, you punk little bitch? Jorgen. Jorgen? Jorgen has tears in his eyes, but says nothing. The high seas, untamed lands, treasure. Understand? I'm talking adventure, my boy. The name's Captain Fish. I'm the captain of the greatest ship to ever taste the sweet, salty air of freedom. The Sea Worm. We're taking a break in Mute Notes before heading back out for more adventure. Don't bother talking with my companion. Jorgen is from a strange foreign land. He doesn't talk much, but if he did, you probably wouldn't understand that. Okay. I don't think we ever get to go to where he's from. Splash, splash, splash. You're making my goldfish go on quite the adventure. His name is Guppy Jr. Information guy is too busy eating a banana to acknowledge you. Information guy is too busy eating a banana to acknowledge you. This place is normally pretty low-key, but all the weirdos show up when Ella sings. Better be on your best behavior. I'm, a real-life knight. Or I was. I guess I'm just a bouncer now. Hey! Oh, wait. Hey, I don't know why I started to do a different voice. Hey, I know I'm a bit out of shape, but I'm a former Legato knight. Ella's getting ready for the gig. We'll be out in a minute. Keep it cool, kid. No. If you keep that up, you're gonna throw out your back. Keep it together, Jacko. How many times have we played this old club? You'll be fine. Oh man, I'd better not get sick on stage again. Jacko was kind of hopeless. But he's my best friend. The rhythm section has to stay together or the whole band falls apart. Now let's kill him. Keep shaking me like that and you'll have a drum solo. Hey, you're making me nervous. Oops. I meant to do this. Not cool. Satch, like sex. Aren't you a little young for a place like this? Can't serve, you know? Oh, wait, you're probably just there to listen to Ella sing. She's the best. Oh, did you hear that, Jimmy? Mr. Tanaka said that his friend would meet us here, so wouldn't it be fun to take in the show while we wait? Oh, God, I'm struggling to talk words, read. To read out loud, that's what I mean. It's been a while since we've gotten to unwind. Come on, stepping aside, kid. I've had a long day. I want an alcohol boozy. Make it a double. Come to listen to your sister. Come to listen to your sister. How come you don't go on stage anymore? We miss you, you know. Want me to sing for you, Boozy? I'll sing for you. Right into the bottom of this empty glass. Dale, baby cakes, you gotta take me back. Mute it, brass man. Can't you see a dame's trying to forget? Forget what? Forget me? Forget us? Fine, I'll see how it is. Think you're so smart. Like you know everything. Well, you know a lot about... Well, you sure know a lot about breaking a man's heart. Yeah, I can't do a New York accent, which is what I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be doing for all this, but, you know, it's bad enough that I've got to work for that old grump now, so can't... It's bad enough I've got to work for that old grump now. Can't a girl drink away her troubles in peace anymore? Cool it, Cujo. Not a piece of meat. I don't like that I have to walk all the way around some of these tables just to talk to someone. Jimmy! I can't help but feel like you haven't been very talkative with me lately. If it's because you're sorry you locked me in your closet, then I just want you to know it's no big deal. I mean, it was pretty lonely in there. I think it was a pretty rotten thing to do to your best friend, if I'm being honest. There were old clothes in there that smelled bad. It was dark. None of the other toys could talk. Yeah, overall, I would say it wasn't pleasant, no sir. But hey, I forgive you, buddy. That's what being a friend is all about. And I'm a good friend, a very good friend, the best. And as your best friend, I just want what's best for you. Whoa, buddy. Sure is fun to roughhouse. I don't trust that Tanaka guy. Talks too much and I want to punch those dumb sunglasses off his face. If he set us up, I'm going to be so pissed. Keep doing that and see what happens. Oh, I love you too, baby. I used to sing a little in college, you know. Oh, I'm sure I've told you a million times before. Helga and the Phantoms. I'd love to go on stage again someday. It looks like the show's about to start. Want to have a seat? Jimmy feels something brush against his leg. Nobody move. Inspector Ludwig here. If there's a case that needs solving, I'm the man to solve it. And right now, it looks like we've got ourselves a case. A big one. And it starts with a capital M. Well, this is just a mess. Looks like this mysterious sailor has been put through the ringer. That's a euphemism. No point in sugarcoating this. He's all tore up. He's been ripped apart. His guts are all over the place. Maybe I've been doing this gig too long, gotten too cynical, but I'm mainly sorry for Boozy here. It's gonna take a hell of a deep cleaning before this carpet's not all gross. Not so fast, Toots. Where are you going? I didn't sign up for I didn't sign up for a night like this, Ludwig. Yeah, well, neither did I, but we've got a dead sailor in front of me and a hell of a mess to clean up, so you're staying right here. You're all staying right here. Want to know why? You're all suspects. That's right. All of you, including you, Dame. I've got my eye on everyone here. That stuffed bear? Watching you. Weird guy with a fishbowl for a hat? Watching you. That creepy quiet kid? Better believe I'm watching you. Nobody's leaving this building till the murder's solved. End of story. Then can't a girl go powder her nose? Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm gonna interview each and every one of you, and that means you too. So don't get any bright ideas when you're in there. Dale, maybe it's best not to go off by yourself. Oh, and I suppose you want to protect me? Some guard dog you'd be. All bark and no bite. Do yourself a favor, Spot, and find yourself a new chew toy. This one's all worn out. I need a drink. Alright, now that the distractions are out of the way, it's time to get down to business. Get ready to witness my exemplary powers of deduction at work. Wait! Hello, information guy here. Inspector Ludwig sure seems to have his hands full. Maybe you can give him some help. If you look around the room, you'll see several potential suspects. By talking to these suspects and using deductive reasoning, you can narrow them down. Then you can establish a motive. With a clear suspect and motive, you might just crack the case. The case? Furthermore, I guess that tutorial's not happening. Oh well. I mean, oh my God. Someone knocked over this table. Probably the murderer. This is an important clue. This kind of violence is totally inappropriate, Jimmy. Have you been watching scary movies with Buck again? Yeah, Jimmy knows this is all in his head. Doesn't make the murder less grisly. In fact, sorry, had to cough. I muted my mic though. I don't like this, not one bit. Whatever killed those guys is still here. Did you hear it running around in the dark? Don't wander too far away from me. I like that Buck is protective. It's sweet. Another lost crewmate. I don't know how the captain keeps it together. Well, I guess that's why he's the captain. I'll get Maney to help with writing a letter to Jorgen's folks. I'll get Maney to help with writing a letter to Jorgen's folks. She's good with languages. Well, that certainly puts a damper on the evening. Come to think of it, this club is quite froggy indeed. Seeing Henry was nice, but I'm very much looking forward to going somewhere marvelous. Everyone's upset. It's just a little blood. We can still have a good time if we use our imaginations. Oh dear, Jimmy, something dangerous is going on. I never felt so scared before. If I get attacked next, you'll protect me, right? I can try, but, Poor Jorgen. Actually, I'm not too shook up about him. I lose crewmates all the time on the high seas. That's just part of adventuring. Jorgen had only been with us for a short while. I'll remember him as a quiet guy who did his own thing. One time I asked him to pass me the butter, and he stared at me for 5 solid minutes. That was just the kind of guy he was. Well, he couldn't speak English as far as I could tell, so I don't hold it against him. Still, that cornbread was super dry, and I almost choked. Wow. Okay. Jeez, dude. Information guy dead. Oh man, I'm such a failure as a bouncer. I was so into Ella's performance that I was completely caught off guard. Hope she'll still give me her autograph when this is all over. If Boozy's gonna freak out, that's just more alcohol for me. I'm gonna get hammered. Don't say that, Jacko. You're still the best bassist I've ever played with. Everything will be alright, you'll see. My brother was right. I knew I should have got left legato. This is a travesty. My busiest day in years, and this happens. Nobody's going to want to come here anymore. Yeah. So much for establishing a motive or suspects or anything. I don't remember what voice I gave Keys. If anyone comes after Ella, I'll clock them. That's right, Ella. We're getting out of this one-horse town. You're gonna be the biggest star in the world. Stuff's always been bad in this godforsaken town, but it just got worse. When all this is over, we've got to find a new club in a new town. Is this really the time to play around? Sorry, I'm not normally high-strung, but it's not every day you're in danger of getting murdered, kid. If you keep that up, you're gonna... Oh, okay. Nope, no one seems to be in here. That's fine. Okay, time to talk to the Inspecto. Those are all around you, kid. You just gotta know what to look for. Alright, everyone gather around. This case is as good as solved. Everyone here? Good. Before I get into accusations, let's go over the clues I've used to reach my conclusion. Clue number 1, the bodies. They're all torn up. I mean, look at them. Blood is everywhere. Guts are missing. Even the bones have been gnawed on. This wasn't the work of some noodle-armed frog with a derringer. This was done by a real brute. Clue number 2, the number of victims. Since there was a second killing, that must mean that the first victim wasn't the intended one. So who was the intended victim? Or maybe both were, but you know, who knows? It was pitch black at the time of the murder. As far as we know, the intended victim might still be among us. Clue number 3. The murderer has a flagrant disregard for tables. Possibly all furniture. I'm not sure how that fits into the puzzle yet. Probably should have kept that one to myself, to be honest. Clue number 4. This is the big one. This clue's gonna bust this case wide open. Are you ready for it? The light switch. Both of the murders took place in total darkness. Since there's only one light switch, the murderer would have had to have access to it prior to each killing. As you all know, when the first murder took place, almost everyone was in the room listening to Ella sing. However, one person was absent. That person would have had access to the light switch. That person would have turned off the lights. That person would have ripped the poor victim apart with his bare hands. And that person is none other than... you, Frank. What? Don't try to deny it, Frank. Everyone knows you're the local lowlife. A real thug. You've stolen cars, you've picked pockets, you've You've pushed kids around and stolen groceries from old ladies. It's just the next step in your life of crime. It's true that I did all that bad stuff, but I didn't do no murders. Can it, Frank? You're going away for a long, long time. No, wait, what about this guy? What about this guy? I was nowhere near the light switch when he got killed. I'm glad you asked. Here's what I think happened. At the time of the first murder, Frank was waiting for his moment in the bathroom. At the end of Ella's song, he jumped out, turned off the lights, and proceeded to beat the first victim mercilessly. He then ran back, turned the lights on, snuck back into the bathroom to clean up amidst the confusion. After washing away the evidence, he returned and took a seat at the bar where he was during the second murder. As you all know, the second murder happened very quickly. It would have been impossible for Frank to have run across the room, turned the lights off, murder the second victim, and run back without us noticing. As it so happens, a second person left the room prior to the second murder. Remember? I do. It was none other than your accomplice, Miss Dale. Not Dale. My sister wouldn't hurt a fly. That may be true, Miss Ella, but would she let her boy toy do the killing for her? It's my suggestion that Miss Dale turn the light off. Well, Frank quickly It's my suggestion that Miss Dale turned off the light, while Frank quickly dispatched the second victim. Now that's left is to arrest both murderers. Eep! Miss Dale! Probably just some kind of distraction tactic. Everyone pile into the women's restroom. It's official police business, so it's not weird. Well, you heard the detective. Let's see what the hubbub is about. Goodbye, Jorgen. I never knew ye. Also, information guy, you were there too. Pretty cramped in here. Pretty cramped in here. Are you alright? Didn't get you anywhere, did it? It ran by so fast. I think it crawled into the air ducts. Dale, I'm here for you, baby cakes. I've given it some thought. This is probably the second worst gig I've ever played. I've never been here before. Another exciting adventure. This country is crazy. I wonder what crazy place we'll end up next. The captain has a knack for finding the worst places. I've got this particularly marvelous statue that would really bring this room together. Keep an eye out, Jimmy. Don't forget that the murderer's still on the loose. That's why I'm staying right here with everyone. Now I have to replace the vents. I feel a little uncomfortable in here. If that guy with beefy arms is a murderer, I'm gonna stay way over here. It smells worse than I thought it would in here. This grate's been torn wide open. Hey, kid. Boozy tells me this air duct goes to the utility closet. Mind following me? Someone's in there. I might not be able to take him alone. Huh? Why am I asking a kid? Well, you're not from around here. If I'm wrong about the whole murderer thing, then I'm really gonna look like an idiot. If you tried to throw me under the bus, no one would believe an outsider like you. You don't get to become a private eye unless you got smarts like me. Okay, so I guess we're following him. Fine. Don't sneak up behind me. I've got real bad news. The closet door was open when I got here. Let's check it out. Oh dear. This must be Mr. Tanaka's friend. Don't worry, Jimmy. We may not have a lead, but I'm sure we'll be able to find Uncle Lars and your father. Looks like we've got another murder on our hands. The murderer must have come out of this room, so everyone who was in the bathroom is innocent, including Frank. He's going to be so mad. Probably going to get beat up really bad. Guess I deserve it. Look, kid, you're free to go, but don't tell anyone about this yet. This means the murderer is out there on the streets somewhere. If you're leaving, be careful. Well, 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 bark. It's been a long time, Jimmy. When you escaped, I knew it was only a matter of time before I found you again. I just had to sever my ties with those useless thugs. Yep. Now I have you all to myself. Do you like the presents I left you? I wanted very much to give you your own organs. Woof. Too bad there were so many people there. No bother. There will be no escape tonight. Oh, look, he's evil. Mutt. Yeah, Jimmy doesn't like dogs, I think. Can't be certain, but I think that's what I... do you want to rampage? Yeah, let's rampage. Rampage! Let's also insult. And, crush? And a black spiral! Okay. These magnificent combo. Oh, right, it has a 1-turn cooldown. That's fine. Let's, immunize everyone. Jonathan reminds you to take your medicine. Okay. Chomps down hard. Mud is releasing a terrible black miasma. Believe that's HP drain. Could be wrong. I think I'm correct on that. Helga bashes the enemy. Jimmy charges forward, swinging his arm, or paws, or whatever. No. Have Jonathan heal her. Gets on its hind legs and roars. Yeah, Jimmy's afraid. So. Yeah. There's that. Okay. It releases a deep, mucusy growl. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's insult it, and maybe we can bypass whatever is planning. Actually, I should be using Sunshine, shouldn't I? Oh, it strengthened its miasma. God damn. Not very friendly. See if harmful UV rays are good. Oh. Okay, well. It's good to know that that doesn't help. And let's also heal her up. A little extra. Another growl, don't leave me hanging, blah blah blah. Let's just go all out, I guess. It scratches with diseased claws. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do this. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go. We've defeated the dog. I mean the mutt. Defeated mutt. That's our first villain down. That's who's been behind everything so far. It's also the one presumably behind having built a dog house for some reason. Actually, I'm curious, is Mr. Gross still here? Yeah, he's still here. Probably doesn't say anything new. But let's check anyway. Why not? Okay, nope. No new dialogue. I think this is a good time to leave things off. Aw. Yeah, that's right. I used to be a member of the Legato Knights. I was actually good at that job, too. What's that? Windsor's getting the Knights back together? Heck yeah, I'm interested. Being in Legato, those were the best days of my life. I mean, there was that whole thing with the Queen. Hey, I'm pretty sure she'd forgive me for having to restrain her. You know, if she hadn't gone crazy and all that. Anyway, if Windsor wants me back, then I'm going back. Yay. Yeah, so next time, we're gonna see if we can hitch a ride with Captain Fish and his crew. See y'all then.